So this is what I learned, and huh. For what I learned, this is kind of like it's weirder since we didn't necessarily have anything to read, but I I guess this week I feel like you had to look within yourself and your personal definition of responsibility while looking at My Name is Red, and then kind of look at examples of personal and social responsibility within the novel, and then find for yourself the definition and kind of what My Name is Red is trying to talk to you as the reader about, and also explain to you what the personal or social responsibility was in many cases throughout the novel. Obviously, there are many different characters and different perspectives introduced, and every single character, I'd say, and every single chapter, it's like a perspective. Not every single, but majority of the chapters and perspectives, there is a person who, in a way, kind of has to wrestle within themselves with, they have to wrestle with the social responsibility and social standard that they must uphold while also wrestling with their own feelings. That's something that's kind of common now, though. So that's kind of what you have to learn. And like society today, right? You get to learn, you get to learn about, not really society today. You get to learn about your own social responsibility and then your own personal responsibility. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't even narrow it down for myself because I feel like there's so many different responsibilities like now for myself that I have. And so it's kind of hard to kind of single one out that I could say is my social responsibility and then my personal. And then I feel like there's different aspects too. I feel like for maybe like say you play sport, right? You have a social responsibility there. But then also you have a social responsibility in your school and then also in your social life, right? It's like you have so many different aspects that has maybe multiple different responsibilities, but then there is that one for each aspect that stands out the most, and it's like hard to put it into just one, and you're like, that is my social responsibility. And then same with personal, it's like you have so many connections to different aspects of your life, and then it's hard to pick out what you think your personal responsibility is, and then also like how you think what your purpose is, right? It kind of plays a role into that, your responsibility, and kind of what you want to do in the future and stuff. I think that's something you have to learn for yourself, and I think that's kind of what you learned this weekend with this project. You have to learn about your own personal and social responsibilities, and then the book gives you so many different characters and roles and perspectives that it kind of helps you. And yes, though it may teach one that, like, yes, somebody may go against the responsibilities, the social responsibility to follow their own personal responsibility. And yes, it did end badly for some, but also it ended greatly for others. And I think that's kind of what it's teaching you. I don't know. That's kind of what I picked up, but that's what I learned. And then you get to learn, not really learn, but you get to teach yourself how to look at different things, how to look at the different perspectives. And this novel in general, yes, it was pretty trippy, I'd say, but also it kind of teaches one, like the reader, to look at things from many different perspectives, and then to understand the full story, you must look at those different sides. And also, you get to understand the feelings of people at a different level because of how complex the novel itself is, and how, I'd say, trippy it is, but like it's like you're learning so many different things, if that makes sense, and different topics and different things that needed to be addressed at that time, and it's cool. So I think that's what it. That's what I learned.